So before we move on, hit the like button as it helps the channel so much. Comment down below. Tell me what you think of my tier list. And of course, subscribe to the channel for more similar content. Now getting straight into the tier list, the first kit we are looking at is this Arsenal kit. Nice yellow colour, like the sleeves as well. I like the logo, I like the branding. Everything about this is a nice kit. For me it goes in either C, B, potentially A. Now of course we got so many other kits to review. This sets the standard. I think it's a nice kit. It's clean, simple. It's gotta go up in I'm gonna say B, because we've still got other kits, and from the other kits I've seen, they're also really nice. But there's better kits than this, but it's a really lovely kit. And honestly, it's a B for me. Looking at this Aston Villa kit, I love the colour, I love the stripes, I still love the originality of, incorporating the Aston Villa colours into this. The sponsors are alright. I mean, everything about this kit is, again, it's a very good top tier kit. As a neutral, I'd probably buy that kit. It's definitely up there. But I'm going to put it next to the Arsenal kit. I think they're both very good. They set a good standard for the rest of the kits. The next kit that we are going to be looking at is the Brentford kit. Now, it's a very dark yellow. It's got these kind of nice little V's going through the kit. I like this. These are alright. To me, the only thing that ruins it is the colour, and that's literally it. I like a bit of a lighter yellow, and if it is the darker type, it's got to be pulled off really well. It's not a bad kit, I do have to say that. So I'm gonna go for a D on this one, but it could have been a C, but I think it's just my type of preference. I'm just gonna put it in D for this category. It's not a bad kit though, that's what I'd have to say about that one. The next kit that we are looking at is the Brighton and Hove Albion kit. As you can see on the screen, I like the colour, I like the sleeves, the logo, everything about the kit is very clean. The sleeves, obviously, they're a bit of a darker colour to the actual kit itself. I'm gonna have to just put it up in that kind of middle category. I think it's a nice kit. It's definitely not a bad kit. I'm gonna go with the C for this one. Not as good as the Arsenal kit, in my opinion, or the Aston Villa one, but it's a nice solid kit. As a neutral, I'd probably buy it as well. Moving on to the next kit that we have is going to be this Chelsea kit that we see down below. I'll try and blow it up just now, but basically I first saw this kit and I was like, oh, it's alright. I was put off by the stripes, and I think my biggest problem with the Chelsea kits now is the massive 3 in front. I don't think it's a horrible kit. Last time I gave the Chelsea home kit an E. I think this is a better kit than the home kit. I'm gonna give this a D alongside the Brentford kit. I don't think it's not my favourite, but it's not horrific. I think the lines I'm not a big fan of them really, looking back on it, but it's not a horrific kit, so I'm gonna put it next to the Brentford kit. The next kit is this Crystal Palace one. Now Crystal Palace, again another yellow kit. I like the sponsor, the sleeves look good. The texture of nice eagle on it as well, with the original colours of Crystal Palace. Everything about this kit is nice. I love it. I do like it. I really do. For me, the question is it better than the Arsenal and Aston Villa kit? Is it on par with the Brighton one? For me, for everything I can see on the kit and what it represents and stuff, and the colour, everything looks nice on it. It's just as good as the Arsenal kit. It's just as good. I like it. I think I've seen it on the plays as well. Looks really nice. For me, it gets a good rating. It gets a B from me. Looking at the next kit, this Everton kit is basically all black with red branding and red going through the Everton logo all the way down to the left side or the right side if you're wearing it. Ooh, I think you either love it or you don't. I think the stripe kind of the thingy going down. I don't. It's not horrible, is it? I think it's alright. I'm gonna give it a C. I'm gonna give it a C. I think. Yeah. I think a C is good enough for this one. Leeds United is very similar to the Leicester kit. The branding's alright. I think I give the Leicester one like a C. I think the colour is definitely different, isn't it? Again, the Leeds kit, I'm kind of digging some of these Leeds kits. It's not as bad as the Chelsea one. It's probably on par with the Brighton one, maybe on par with. I think it's around that middle road again. Like a lot of these away kits are not horrible, but they're not like incredible. I'm gonna definitely put it in that C category. Might put it in a B, but I think C is good enough for this one. It's just very standard. Very much like the Leicester kit, in my opinion anyway. Let me know what you think of these kits on my rankings in the comments down below. But the next kit that we have is the Leicester away kit. Now, the Leicester away kit, wow, am I a big fan of the Leicester away kits? Not really. I don't think, okay, again, it's not a horrible kit. I like the colour. I think it looked very good on the players. The only reason I'm gonna kind of put it in this C category, might put it in a D, but in this C category is because of the colour, and the colour's it stands out, very nice, very bright, very different to what you normally have. I think it deserves to go in the C. I think, it could have gone in a D, but we'll put it in the C. Liverpool Football Club there, now they've got this kind of creamy colour going on. The branding's decent. Now I would have put it in an A. However, I don't know if I'm a big fan of the creamy colour. Personally, I think the creamy colour is, I'm not the biggest fan. I think they could have maybe gone with a different type of, maybe a bit more darker. I don't like it. I'm not gonna lie. I do like the sleeves though. The sleeves are decent, but I'm gonna put it on par with like the Chelsea kits. Forgive me, Liverpool fans. But this next kit, this Man City kit, wow, nice, and it's just very basic, very clean. But the branding, you see the Etihad, it's kind of like got some nice colours, some blue, pink going through it. The C kit's also got the same, or the C logo's also got the same going through it. The sleeves is like a little blue thing on it. For me, it's a top tier kit. It's so basic, but it's effective and it works, and I like it. And for that reason, it has has to go up as a B or an A, and I'm gonna put it as an A. I think it's a brilliant, just basic kit, but it's pulled off very well. It's got its own hint to it, if that makes sense. It's not too basic, but it's not too out there, and they've had the right balance of just putting the two together with a nice kind of white color for the for the whole kit. And I'm a big fan of it, if I'm being totally honest, but I know some people won't like it. I think they'll think it's too basic, but the basic kits at times, when they're just done well and they have a hint of originality to them, they're decent. Now, looking at the Manchester United kit, this is a very weird kit. It's kind of blue and it's kind of got these stripes going through it, and they fade out into white with the red kind of logo on top. Again, one of those types of kits, you either love it or you hate it. And I've seen it on a place, I love it, it's an A. I've seen it on Paul Pogba, Scott McTominay, they look very, very nice in it. To me, it's a very, very bold kit, but I think United used to have a kit like this in '92, and that's the reason why it kind of bangs. And if I remember, United did have a kit like that. They've just kind of remixed the kit a little bit, of course. But the next kit we are looking at is the Newcastle kit. Now the Newcastle kit is basically black and grey, kind of stripes going across, gold logo. I think it's up there. It's definitely, for me, up there. It's a B. Up there with the Arsenal, the Crystal Palace, the Aston Villa kit. It's nice and clean, but also got a hint of originality, a hint of fun about it. And again, if I was a Newcastle fan, I'd be wearing that out. I'd love to rock that as a kit. The next kit we are looking at is the Norwich kit. Now, if you watch my home kit tier list, you would know that I did not like the Norwich kit. I wasn't the biggest fan of it. Now this one is kind of the same design, the same sponsors of course, but it's black and kind of like a nice blue color. I like the kit. I like it. For me, it has to go up in those top regions. On the players, again, as I've seen, it looks decent. It looks decent. It's not too. It's similar to the Newcastle kit. It's kind of got a nice fun color to it, a good contrast. I'm gonna give it a B. The next kit we are looking at, Southampton. Now, Southampton, in recent years, I've seen their kits, their away kits, and they're very much kind of similar type of, yellow. Again, very similar to the home kit. It's very standard. The type of colour, again, I'm not the biggest fan of it. For me, it goes down in the bottom regions. I'm really sorry, Southampton fans, but it's not got that pizzazz to it. It just doesn't. And for me, it could be an F, but I'm gonna put it as an E because I don't think it's horrific, but I don't think it's as good as like even a Chelsea kit, or let's say for example the Crystal Palace ones that have the yellow on them. So I'm gonna have to put it down as an E on this one. The next kit we are looking at. Now this kit, you either love it or you hate it. Another one of those kits. Again, if you see it modelled on the players, it's probably a nice kit. But if you just kind of see it by itself, like I'm gonna show it in a second, you might have doubts about it. Now, again, I'll just put it on the screen now, but the Tottenham kit, very, very original. It's out there. It's one of the most out there kits in the video. It's got like designs everywhere, splashes, whirls, you know, kind of blue, reddish, pinkish colours. You either love it or you hate. No in between. Or is there? Do you know what it is? Yeah, I would put it up in those top brackets. I think that the yellow ruins it for me on the Tottenham kit, like the yellow branding that they have. It ruins it. It would go up there, but the yellow just doesn't suit the kit at all. I'm gonna put it down as a D, unfortunately. It seems like very middle of the road, but it's actually a good kit without the yellow. Watford kit, very red. Again, the sponsor, I said before, I wasn't a big fan of that. The red isn't horrific. It's not an F. It's definitely not an F. But is it a C? Is it a D? Is it an E? I think it's on par with the Southampton kit. Again, I don't think I've seen any players actually in this kit. But I do think it's just basic. There's nothing special, and the sponsors don't really, grip me. They're just very basic. I'm gonna go for an E. Second to last kit that we are reviewing today. Wow, West Ham. They've come with a blue and white around as the main colours of the kit. The sleeves, again, very white. The collar is very nice as well. Got the original West Ham kit, West Ham collar on it. I'm gonna go for either C or B. I think it's probably on par with the Leicester kit, so I'm gonna put it in the C category for now. It could be a B, but I think C is nice. I think it's got that same hint that it's got the same vibes as like a Leicester kit. Last but not least, this Wolves kit now. Wolves, last time out, I didn't rank them very well. And again, I think it's the sponsors for me. I'm not a big fan of the sponsor. I like Wolves as a club, I really do, but this kit ain't it. In my opinion, it really ain't it. They could have done better. It's, it kind of looks like a bit like a bus seat. The kind of design you get on there. I'm not a big fan of it. Casto could have done a bit better with that one, if I'm being totally honest. I think they've just done Wolves a bit dirty on that one. But anyway, guys, there's literally no F. I don't think any kit is horrific, like horrifically bad. But anyway, guys, I want to know what you guys think of the tier list. What was your favourite kit? Or what is your favourite away kit? And what is the worst one that you think is out of this whole list? But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Let me know what else you'd like me to cover on this channel. And I'm out. Peace, guys.